moment. We film these pretty much like back to back. Just a little secret because, we got live. So this is our, second one we've done today? Yeah.
Yeah.
So bear with us.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to go right into the intro. Hello.
Hello.
And welcome to Fairly Grounded Podcast, where unfiltered thoughts meet grounded takes. I'm your co-host, Farina.
And I'm Marisa. This is a space where we talk it out so you don't spiral alone.
It's not therapy.
But it helps.
Crisp.
I was ready that time.
You were ready.
I knew.
You were ready. Because we tried to do the intro before this, and it was just a whole hot mess.
Girl,
It was a whole hot mess. We needed to take a moment. We had to do the ends and cut.
And
quiet on set. Quiet on set.
It's a lot happening.
Thank you. I'm ready for crafty, honestly. Ready for crafty. Okay, so before we get into it, please like and subscribe. We are not above pity likes, are we, Rissa?
No, not at all. Not even a little bit. And don't forget to hit that notification button if you have not yet so that you can see when we post. Because we're not just posting we post like shorts. We post all kinds of stuff. So you want to be there to post, like get the post.
You know what? Our shorts are actually doing very well. But our full long length episodes are very low.
Yeah. So share, share, subscribe.
And also, if you're going to watch it, really watch it. Don't just pop on there for like 15 seconds and pop off, because apparently that messes up the algorithm.
It do be messing up.
And I'd be doing that to other people.
So if you're going to watch it full out. If you ain't got the time, then pause it. It's okay. You ain't got to watch it the day it drop. We're cool with that. Mm-hmm. Give it a minute. But definitely watch the whole thing.
I really think these episodes or our podcast really works well in the car or while you're washing dishes or, cooking
or washing your ass.
Yeah. Oh, it's a really good shower cast. We should do shower cast, actually. We should promote one. Listen to it
when you're in the bathtub.
When you're in the bathtub. We really pride ourselves on leisure activities.
Very much.
We love a good leisure activity.
We're leisure sides.
So feel free to listen to us during your leisurely life.
Right. Excellent. Mom, when you're just grocery shopping out there and just walking around, instead of listening to that horrible Walmart music, go ahead and, pop it Fairly Grounded.
Or if you're walking down the street and you need an excuse to be on your phone and talk to someone. Hi, girl, how you doing? Hey, boo, how you doing?
Hey, Fairly Grounded.
Listen to us. Don't be paying attention to that nigga.
Prove them.
You don't need to talk to them. They are not your friends. See, we can provide that for you.
We can be your buffer. That part.
So what do we talk about today?
Today, we're going to do a little finish the sentence, okay? So you're not allowed to overly think because we're overthinkers. That is a huge thing. Mm-hmm. So this is really going to be improvisation, okay? I need you to hear me. You also have a script, just so you know, because I do provide her with that.
I have not worked in a while, and I do not read the scripts in advance. I am not responsible.
Right. You got it. So we're improving. This is the improv world, and you have to read the sentence and finish it.
Okay. I'm nervous.
It's off the cuff, okay?
I was never great at improv. It was one of my weaker points. I would just stand there and make faces, and that was it. So
you were that girl.
I was that girl. I was the stand and make face girl.
You were like,
yeah. It was never yes and for me. It was like yes, what, what, and what? It was never yes and.
Well, this is going to feel like therapy, but it's going to be cheaper and funnier.
Love that.
Yes.
Love that.
So it's going to be fun.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm going to start it off for you.
Okay.
Because I have the sentences right here.
I'm scared.
So, if it costs you peace, it costs you too much. That's my sentence.
And then I finish it?
I already did. You got to read a sentence and finish it.
Oh, I see. So okay, I get it. All right. So the sentences she has here.
I have them and you finish them. So mine was, if it costs you your peace, it costs you too much.
Okay.
Clock that.
Looks like sadness. I really wanted to say something else, but that's what organically came out. I wanted to say something probably less profound and maybe less genuine, but that was the genuine answer.
Okay, I want to get the second answer too.
I hadn't thought about it.
You say you want to say something else.
I wanted to say something.
Oh, you didn't think?
But with me,
that was your genuine off the cuff. I like
that was my off the cuff. That was my without thinking.
That's fair, and I think that that's a fair statement. That was a deep sentence. That really was. Okay, I'm gonna go with it. My toxic trait is
That one, that thought. Let it out, let it out, let it out, let it out. That one. See?
validation.
Okay. Yeah.
I wasn't ready for that.
Yeah.
That's the first thing that came to my head.
To be honest, I can see you thinking and I can hear you thinking. You had it right off the cuff, but you wanted to find something else to say
I don't want to
because you
say
didn't
that.
want to say that.
I don't want to say
You have
that.
to be genuine.
It was validation.
Yeah. That's hard, right? So basically what I'm getting at, if you don't get it, is it's an acting technique and an acting exercise. And I remember my professor back at the university, Dr. used to say that thought, not that
Yes.
thought. Because if it takes you too long to think about your answer, it's not genuine,
Right.
right? So it's one thing to ponder and to process, but it's another to think about something that's pretty simple in matter. Let your soul speak, not your brain.
Yeah. Sometimes I do literally just like go blank.
Yeah. Sometimes, yeah, because that's different.
But
'Cause you're
that when I
processing.
was thinking.
You're processing. There's a difference between processing a question and knowing the question and then trying to figure out the answer, the
Right.
acceptable answer.
Right.
Like, I was surprised I said sadness. I didn't want to say sadness, that I wanted to say something else, maybe a little more lighthearted, but that's genuinely how I felt when when I hear of healing. I'm sad when I'm healing.
Mm.
I'm not happy when I heal. Healing is not a fun time. Healing is not peaceful.
I don't think that's my only toxic trait. I just think that's the one that comes to mind right away, right now, today.
Sure.
I
Another,
think I know I got other ones.
not make this an acting episode, but it is sort of improv. Another thing is we learned in school is meet yourself where you are.
That part. Yeah, I do remember hearing that quite a lot.
Like,
Like where you are in this moment is what matters, not like who you were yesterday or who you're going to be or who you want to be. Yeah, that I very much remember hearing that
yeah,
repeatedly.
meet yourself where you are. Today you feel like you need validation.
Yeah,
Tomorrow you may not.
right.
Next year you may not. 10 years from now you may need
Yeah.
it again. You know what I'm saying?
And honestly, I know why I need it today.
Do you
I
care to
know
share?
why. Because I feel very much like unseen, unheard, and what is seen or heard is definitely not me.
Mm.
And I feel like people that know me are gonna tell me like, "You're right. Like, that is not you." If that makes any sense.
Mhm.
But yeah, I feel very much like unseen and unheard in a lot of the situations right now. And I need a little bit of like somebody to say, "You're not crazy. You're not tripping."
Mhm.
You know what I mean? I need a little bit of that because my gut is saying it.
Mhm.
My intuition, my body, everything in me is saying it, but then there's that other force that keeps saying opposite, and then there's that little niggling doubt that
Mhm.
happens to all of us that's there, and it's like, but are you sure? Because sometimes you're the problem, sometimes you're the problem.
Well, I'm here to say you're not crazy.
Thank
You are not the problem. And see, I know what the problem is because we had a discussion yesterday, last night,
you.
and I dropped a lot of f bombs. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Um, and
Very
the
protective, and I
honest,
love that
very
about you.
protective, and the honest thing with her situation, which I will not, put out there,
Right.
is that she actually is and was not the problem, and it was fascinating. It's fascinating. It was not your fault. It is not your fault. So to give you honest validation, not just something that you need to hear, that you want to hear, I'm telling you something that is truthful in reality. You are not the problem.
Thank you. I receive that. That is fair. Thank you.
Mhm.
Sorry, y'all. This is how we do it. That's our banter. This is what we do for each other. I don't know. Maybe somebody else needed to hear that too. Like, you're not the problem. Like, I don't know. And maybe it's okay to need a little validation sometimes when you're feeling like
Absolutely.
when you're feeling very, like not seen. It's okay to say, I want somebody to see me and give me that back.
Hmm.
So Maybe that was for somebody else too. I don't know, but I needed it and I appreciate you for giving it to me.
Now, I'm not going to sit up here and say, listener, you are not the problem because you may very well be the problem. But what I will say is that I think you should give yourself a little grace, step outside of your body, have a little empathy for yourself, and see how you would feel if you were in that situation on the opposite end.
What I love about you is that if I was, you would absolutely be like, bitch, you're the problem.
100%.
Like you would be like, ma'am. Like it's not a sugarcoating. The reason, like, when I say validation, I don't want nobody to kiss my ass. I don't want that. If I'm wrong or whatever, then I'm wrong, right? But like, I just want to know I'm not tripping. But to be able to like have people in your life that'll be like, girl, I hear you and I understand you're upset, but you whole ass wrong. I appreciate you and receive that as well. That's like that's what I love about you is that you're gonna keep it real. So when you tell me I'm not tripping, I believe you. Because when I'm fucking tripping, you're like, bitch, you're tripping.
And I also want to add an extra layer. I thank you. I received that. That was very kind of you to say. I also want to add extra layer that everyone is flawed. I am flawed, and I may give you the wrong advice, and you may well be very much the problem. So it's one of those things where no matter what someone else tells you, and I think I said this in like previous episodes, probably when we our first like, who are we? Finding validation in yourself is probably going to be key.
Yeah.
And just having other people that you trust be your backup.
Yeah.
Your priority, your validation should come from yourself. Give yourself, and how do you find validation? Well, grace and empathy.
In all truth, God validates me so often.
Absolutely.
Like, I'll be over here doubting myself. I don't have to call anybody. I don't have to like say, I'd be wanting to be like, well, somebody told me. No, somebody did tell me. God told me. He showed me. He straight up was like, Marissa, boom.
Right.
And I'm like, I knew I wasn't tripping. I knew I wasn't tripping. So like, I don't necessarily need it from people all the time. Today, I kind of did. Today, I kind of did. But yeah.
That's probably the most important. It's not probably, it is the most important, is to have a faith and look to your God for those answers first, and then understanding your discernment. I'm trying to be non-denominational.
I know you're trying. We're not that. Don't do that. Don't do it because it's not going to be, it's not genuine. That's not, it is because you're empathetic to other people, but the truth is we're Christian. And ain't no God but ours.
We're not Christian nationalist.
No, we're not.
We're not that kind of Christian.
No, we're not that kind of.
But I try to be, and you're right. You're 100% right. I am trying to be inclusive and exclusive for everyone, because people move differently.
We hear you and we see that, and I'm not going to yuck your yum, but in this space, let's just be who we are, and who we are is one.
Yeah.
Okay. And that's it. And that's all.
You know what? Okay. So I'm gonna like kind of go off really quick.
We've done it. We can come back and ground it.
Okay, I just want to share this really quickly, and it's something that I had been pondering. It kind of goes on with about being exclusive and inexclusive in your faith and your religion, and I've been hearing a lot from the spiritual community, not the Christian community, but the spiritual New Age community, about asking the universe, praying to the universe, giving to the universe. I just want to put this out here for those that do that. I don't know if you thought about this, but the universe is vast. The universe is not perfect. So when you ask something that's vast and imperfect, you may get imperfect results. You may get exactly what you want, but not in the way that you envisioned it. And also with the universe, when you're asking the universe, keep in mind, there are entities out there that are positive and negative, just like people. You're asking anything in the universe. You're not asking specifically to like God, Allah, Yahweh. You're not asking anything specific. You're asking for anyone that's listening to give you. And just know, it might be something very negative listening to you, and it will give you a positive experience with
So
negative undertones.
right.
So be careful when you ask things to the universe because it's like you're putting out a ad on Craigslist. So FYI. And I stand 10 toes down in that. I am telling you. I'm not
Mhm.
giving you advice. I'm telling you that is what is happening. Thank you.
I'm with it.
Thank you. Just FYI. There's nothing wrong with asking, but just be aware you don't know who you're asking.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Next.
Next, we're gonna move on. That
Gonna
was deep.
move
I didn't
on.
expect us to go that deep. Oh,
Yeah. I mean, I have a lot of friends that are,
yeah, and
and
I
that's
no,
fine.
I hear what you're saying, all of that,
But
but you're not wrong.
it's fine. And
You
I don't,
got to be.
you
It's
have
just
to
the
protect
same
yourself.
energy as a whole. It's just a whole bunch of all of that.
Mm-hmm.
You have to be careful. Words have weight.
It has weight. And for someone who is very empathic in tune and does tip sometimes in my third eye see things, I have seen things come out of the universe that ain't great.
Right. That's why they say prayer changes things
Prayer changes
because
things.
it does. But we're praying something
My
very.
mind's eye is
I'm
wide.
praying to a perfect being,
Yes.
so
Yeah. You're going to get
I'm gonna get
the
what I asked for the way I'm supposed
close
to
to.
get it
Exactly.
with no extra, no none of that.
Because every soul is different.
That.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Um,
Who was that? Me or you?
I think that was you.
Was it?
My toxic trait is validation.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah,
I'm no longer explaining my worth. That came out of I'm trying to keep it a nice fluid sentence, but the sentence is I no longer explaining blank. My answer for the blank is I'm no longer explaining my worth.
I'm with that.
I don't know why. I know I don't it just came out. Oh, yes. Okay. I am enough. I am whole. I am worthy. Rissa has a tattoo. Gorgeous.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
I just yeah.
it's
Sometimes I forget who I am. I'm not even gonna lie.
mhm.
But I'm gonna second that. I don't have that's not my sentence, but I'm just gonna piggyback off. That's I like that. You shouldn't have to. You shouldn't have to. And I'm not gonna do it either. I'm gonna just take that with you.
Th-
I received that. I am no longer explaining my worth. I am enough. I am whole and I am worthy.
She has it on her tattooed on her body.
That is what it says.
I think that, well, not I think, I know that comes from past relationships that I've had. Um,
Yeah, this for sure.
it's definitely from partners that I've had,
Hmm.
that pretty much think that they acted and thought that they were better than I was.
I've had friends like that.
Or friends, yeah.
I've had it's not even just in like romantic relationships. I've had relationships, friendships, whatever you want to call them, where people have made me feel less than or felt they've acted as though they were better
Mm,
or I wasn't as valued.
mm-hmm,
And I won't be in that situation with anyone ever. Now, I'm not you're right.
mm-hmm.
We're not gonna explain our work
No,
anymore.
no.
I'm not with that.
Mm.
I had the tattoo and I was still damn doing it sometimes.
Well, the tattoo is a reminder for you not
It
to.
is. It's
It's
a
not it's
reminder.
not a period. It's not an end of the solution. It's a reminder.
That part.
Mm-hmm.
That part.
It's a permanent post-it.
That permanent post-it.
Mm.
I don't think we can put that on a t-shirt where it
No,
makes sense.
and
But that's an
post-it is
inside.
trademark.
That's an inside for all of us at Fairly Grounded here. You guys included.
Post-it is trademarked anyway.
I know I was just saying permanent post-it. Like,
Yeah. Oh, got it.
like a little saying. I like that. My next sentence, I am healed enough to walk away.
Ooh, yes. Yes. Now, I have an interesting thought on that because I have walked away unhealed. In order for me to heal, I had to walk away. My last relationship, I did not want to walk away, but if I hadn't, I probably would have done something horrible to myself again, and I had to walk away.
When I said it, because we're talking about what organically came up, I didn't actually necessarily think of just a relationship.
Mm.
I think of confrontations with like, there's some people in my life that want to fight sometimes from my past. and I have to deal with them because they have a permanent place there. And so I am healed enough to walk away from needing to like continue that or to stay in that or to be in like I'm healed enough that I don't need to get the last word.
Mm,
I don't need you to understand if you're not like if you're committed to misunderstanding me, I'm healed enough to walk away.
mm,
So it's not just because I do understand having to walk away from relationships when you're not ready, when you're unhealed, because you need to heal.
that's fair.
Really feel that. I think what came up for me is that I'm at this place where I'm gonna walk away from things that don't serve me regardless of what they are.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah. Your turn, sis.
Oh,
You got this.
okay. This is deep and
I
scary.
didn't think it was gonna be this deep, but I'm not I like it.
I like it. I like it. It's good. Okay, wait. Which one did you do? You did. Where are we at?
I did I am healed enough. It's below.
Oh,
Mhm.
okay. Rest is rest, like to sit or like to actual. Oh, sorry, I had to process that. Rest is peaceful. Rest also for me is anxious filled.
How is it peaceful and anxious filled?
It's for me. It's both. It can be both.
Is that at the same time, simultaneous?
It can be at the same time. It could have to deal a lot with my ADHD.
Mm,
It could have to deal. I just have high anxiety.
mm,
Rest can be peaceful when I am on the verge of like pure exhaustion and I need to sleep and my body is just literally resting. I'm at peace at that, but I've pushed myself to the very point where I'm forced to rest
mhm,
and then it becomes peaceful. And then also resting and having that fear of missing out, or as the kids would call it, FOMO, can
mm.
be very anxious driven for me, especially
Yeah,
in the entertainment industry, where everything is booked and busy, go, go, go.
that
Rest gives me anxiety.
it feels like you're gonna because we were told, like, booked and busy, like, you had to stay that way or you were gonna miss
Hmm.
your shot. You're gonna miss your opportunity.
Hmm.
That's deep.
So it's both. Rest is
That
peaceful
I
and
didn't never
anxious.
I never look I don't think I've ever thought about rest could be, like,
Hmm.
that anxious because you think about peaceful or you think about calming or you think about like even you could go so far as like it's a necessity, but to think about it being like I know about restlessness or you know what I'm saying, but
Sure. That's
I
like the
I
action of it.
mm-hmm
Sure.
that's deep. Okay, I'm with it. All right. Uh, self-care is actually non-negotiable.
So the sentence is self care is
Actually,
okay.
and to me it is non-negotiable at this point.
How do you practice self care?
Not well.
What
Not
How do you practice it, and
well.
what is it? Because self-care is different for everyone.
Everybody.
Yeah.
It depends on what I got going on, I think.
Mm,
Like, if it's one of those mom moments where I need some, like, I'm overstimulated as a mom, self care can look like simply just going in my room and, like,
mm,
saying, nobody come in here for a while, laying in my bed, turning on my little smelly lamp and
mhm,
reading an erotic novel for a little bit. That could be self-care sometimes when I'm overstimulated and just need to like extrovert. Sometimes it is like literally just sleeping because I
mhm,
don't do that a lot. Sometimes it's just eating or going to the gym or journaling or touching fucking grass.
mhm,
Sometimes
mhm,
just grounding, like walking in the grass.
mhm.
Isn't necessary. It just depends, I think, like, sometimes because you and I both have ADHD, so sometimes I just need to, like, bring it down. That's just a moment of
And we're
self-care.
both HSP, ADHD and HSP, or at least I was diagnosed with HSP.
What does HSP?
Highly sensitive persons. My therapist or my
Oh,
psychiatrist.
I probably have that.
Mhm.
That
That
doesn't
goes with, people that are empathic, not people
mm,
that have cognitive empathy or perspective empathy, but empathic.
yeah.
Um, yeah, needless to say, my psychiatrist is a little woo woo. But
I
yes.
mean, Imma ask mine on Monday, but that sounds about right. That don't sound like, "Oh, I could ask my mama."
Mhm.
But, yeah, I think self-care, like you said, it's subjective. Cause sometimes it is me getting in the car and screaming at the top of my damn lungs or riding down the street playing, fuck you," or, like,
Mhm.
worse, my worst like, whatever, like, sometimes it's just that. I need to just, you know, or I need to go to one of them rooms and beat the shit out of some furniture and tables and stuff.
Mhm.
Sometimes it's pampering yourself. I don't know. What
So,
is it for you?
I think my default, because I don't practice a lot of
Definitely
self-care,
sound like it is.
unfortunately, but I think my default for me is the mindset, I'm doing what I want, because I never get a chance to actually do anything that I want. I only do what's expected of me and what I think other people may want. I have a lot of responsibilities. I am, pretty much like a caregiver. I also am an instructor, and I run several businesses. Plus, I'm an actor, so I have a lot of expectations and criteria in which I need to check off the box. And self love, self care is like me getting up and having two eggs for breakfast instead of one. I'm going to go spin on the spin bike instead of doing Pilates today because that's what I want to do. So those simple, or I'm just going to walk around Bath and Body Works and get a plug in.
See, but
Side
that's
note,
self-care.
side note, Bath and Body Works, not sponsored, but they have the Disney Princess Collection Part 2 out now. Anywho, but
She has
like,
all the sense.
I have all the scents. The one scent I don't particularly care for is Rapunzel.
Yeah.
It smells, what did you say?
We say antiseptic.
Was giving antiseptic with a hint of floral.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I liked Aurora.
Aurora scent.
Aurora's good, Jazz is good. Cinderella was like, I don't know, it made me feel happy.
So that was the first line. Okay, so the first line they had, real quick, side note, complete, just go with me here. First line at Bath and Body Works was like last spring with Disney princesses, and it was Cinderella, Jasmine, Belle, Tiana, and someone else. And this one, it's Mulan, Snow White, Aurora, and Rapunzel. They brought back Tiana and Belle, and then they have like a Disney princess overall collection smell. Right? Yeah. Snow White is very appley.
Yeah. I like
Anyhow, I just wanted to say that. But like, just
digress. We're not gonna yeah.
that was a big digress. But I like just being able to just do what I want for a moment is self care,
Yeah, for
self love.
sure.
Like my birthday, my last birthday, my 39th birthday, it was probably one of my more favorite, memorable birthdays because I simply did what I wanted. Not an expectation of doing a photo shoot and finding a place to like have all my friends and celebrate the typical Atlanta birthday or just like in general birthdays. So it's Instagram worthy. I got up, I went to the gym, I went to one of those massage parlors where they do the head, like the head massage and
Mhm.
shampoo. I randomly booked that for the day. I drove across town. I had a nice lunch. I came home. I bought my own birthday cake. I ate it, had champagne, and went to bed. Like it was the
Yeah.
simplest thing because that was what I wanted to do, not what's expected, not from social media, not from my friends, not from family. Just had a day of me just bopping and booping around and doing what I want. So that's
It
selfless.
sounds like self-care and self-love to me. One birthday, I literally just went and got my free shit. All day, I put a cooler in my trunk.
Tell them
And
about that.
I
Side
oh,
note,
yeah,
it's
I don't
brilliant.
know if they still like, all the places are still active, you have to
Probably
look.
not in this
You gotta
economy.
look it up, like, all you have to do is Google, like, birthday freebies and figure out like, find out who is giving away birthday freebies, and then I just drive around and I get my birthday freebies. So, like, I know, Buffalo Wild Wings was giving, like, 6 wings, and you could get a sub from Jersey Mike's, and you could get a sub from Firehouse Subs. So I had a trunk with my cooler and I put ice in it and I would just drive around and then like you could go to everything but cake and
Oh,
crumble cookie and smoothie king and there's just like edible arrangements, Culver's. There's just a list. Bath and Body Works, if you buy one thing like for so much money, it's like $10. I think you spend like $5 or $10. I think it's $4.95. If
mhm.
you spend $4.95, you get a freebie. And so, like, do that. Like, that's
That's
what I
really
did
cool.
all day. Went to Sephora, got my free stuff. Sephora gives you freebies.
Really
Like,
fun. That's
it
a
was
really good
so much
idea.
fun. I just went. We have like a in our area where I live. It's like a little shopping center that really has all of those places.
It's like the avenues.
Yes, like the avenues. So I just drove back and forth, up and down the avenues, went to Chick-fil-A, got me something free, went to Dunkin' Donuts, got me a free coffee, Starbucks gives you freebies.
Oh, that's
It's
right.
just Google the free birthday freebies. And I did that. That's all I did that year. This one was so much fun. I got all kinds of stuff I wanted, free cookies, all the things. There was some like clothing things and all that too. So just look it up in your area.
Also, this is not a display of cheapness. We're not bragging about free stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying.
I'm bragging stuff for my freaking birthday.
It's a really great idea, but in one of
See,
the
that's what I'm
other,
saying. It's different though, because we're not. What she's saying, you're saying it's not a display of cheapness.
it's not display.
What I said earlier, or in the other episode when y'all will see it about cheapness, we were talking about it, and I was like, I'm gonna brag about it if it's some sort of deal.
Right.
This is a deal.
This is a deal.
This is a deal.
But for those that are going out on dates with significant,
Oh yeah, like
please
let me
do
take you out
not.
for your birthday and get you some stuff. And
And
then you just take a minute to get the freebies because you signed up under my account and you've been using the reward points all along. And you just took me here to get free shit. And half of it ain't even stuff I want because I don't shop at Bass Pro Shop.
mm-mm.
I
I do
feel
want
like
to.
I had a flashback.
They do have really great hats, though.
They do.
Mm.
You ain't lying.
But like displaying of cheapness, like please don't say. Like I went on a date with a guy, I love him, and we're still friends. I just adore him. But I was like, I really like your outfit. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I got this for free, and I got this on a shoot. He's a model. He's like, yeah, they gave me this on like from a shoot. It was like it was free.
I feel like
Please
it's the
don't.
way
Please
in
don't.
which they're saying it that is really the bad part. That's that every time you do these impressions of the people who are bragging or like displaying their cheapness, it's giving pomposity. I don't know if that's a word it is today. It's giving um bombastic side eye. It's giving like what the fuck is wrong with the person because they're very pompous.
I think he's just.
No, not this
Oh, just
particular individual.
got you.
No.
Because his
It's the
outfit was
example of cheapness when you give it. You always do it like a
a
character.
fault. Yeah, like oh yeah.
And the character says it in the most douchey way possible. And
Yes.
that's what I feel like it is. It's not necessarily.
Well, that's how I'm interpreting it internally. It may not be what they're actually
Oh.
doing, but that's how I'm receiving it.
I tried.
No, I get it though, but that's how I'm receiving it. And also the guy that did that a lot, he was from LA and he had a really nice outfit on. It was all heel figure. No, it was all Ralph Lauren because he was a Ralph Lauren model. And
I was like, I don't know how to about it.
it was
What
it was
is it?
Ralph Lauren. It was Ralph Lauren, and he was a model for them. So he's like, yeah, I got this for free, and yeah, because this would have really been like $500 for this. I'm like,
See, that's where it would have bothered me.
I'm just like,
When you tell me how much it would have been like that in that way.
that's what it
because
means. Like, don't display your
that-
cheapness. That is
That's douchey. Because, like, who cares how much, like,
that.
I got me some Ralph Lauren and I did not pay
I-
$500.
I do. But that's Ralph Lauren. If you're gonna do it, then do it. They also have the Martha's Vineyard collection. That is amazing. It was last.
She also has on Prada glasses. I don't know this life. I'm going to just say that. Libra, Taurus.
These are really my only designer glasses that I've recently bought.
Right. You heard what she said.
Recently, in the past 2 years,
Mm-hmm.
I haven't purchased anything.
They should last for 18 years.
You know what's fun about these glasses? Actually, side note for our glasses wearer digression, but you're gonna love it. If you ever get prescription glasses, go ahead and get sunglasses because these are Prada sunglasses, and I had them put the prescription lens in because sunglasses are sturdier, they last longer, and they have a thicker frame, and they stay on your face better than prescription. So, yeah. Get you, and they're a little bit cheaper because they're sunglasses, so you can spend more money on like a nicer pair of sunglasses and then put the prescriptions in. Now, does it cost out with prescriptions and stuff? It does end up costing the same, but at least they're more functional.
Facts.
And you probably won't lose them because they're prescription and you need them to see.
Hey,
'Cause I'll lose my
like
sunglasses
that.
all the
Like, I
time.
like a little low.
Just say it.
But
Just say it.
was that not displaying cheapness?
No, that was giving you a life hack.
I just want to make sure.
I think that's giving you more of a life
I
hack.
felt like it was a life hack.
Yeah, it was a life hack.
I
I'm
feel
not
like
sitting
it
up
was a
here
cheat code to glasses.
because these weren't cheap at all. I
Right.
paid for them, but I'm just saying it's a life hack for you to get more out of your money and your usage. That was a life hack. That's not displaying cheapness. Also, we're not on a date.
True story. All of the things. That's all fair. I was just making sure I'm going to ground it and make
Yeah.
sure.
No, you have. Thank you for circling back. We're gonna do one
I'm
more
I just
because it's 37 minutes. Because we try to keep ours on the 30 to
Good
40.
gosh.
It be going so quick though.
It does. I didn't even realize.
We were doing so well without the digressions, and then we did. It was my fault. Anywho,
I let you do it this time.
that's all right. Thank you.
They were good digressions.
It's
Whose turn
helpful.
is it?
I think it's yours.
I deserve everything I want. I do. I didn't used to feel that. I felt selfish for saying that. But when I look at things I want, I'm not asking a lot.
What are some of the things that you would like?
Additional wealth,
You
a
have that.
legacy for my children,
You have that.
a house, damn it. I want a house. I claim that next. I want, because the thing is, I've never had my own. Like I went from my parents' house to college to back to their house to then with my ex, and then we ended up back at their house. I've never had my own. And I just want something I can call mine, that I can say, girls, this is ours. This is like, I have a home, but it ain't my house, if that makes sense. And just, I want that. So that's one want. The other was, you say I sort of have. I want a big booty. I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna get some squats in. I'm gonna do it natural. I'm gonna do it. That part. I want my fupa gone.
She has a very narrow behind.
I do.
It's very narrow.
But we got a lot of potential back there. It's a lot of potential.
Not much.
She's a hater. And if I have to start with your
You ain't got no
pigmentation
hips.
again.
You ain't got no hips.
I do have hips.
You're narrow. You are.
I have hips. There's something. Whatever. That's why you like
just
every time you do it. That's why you're fair. We couldn't find you in the Celtics group photo. It's called not Where's Waldo, Where's Farron.
You found me.
How long did it take me? And I've known you since I was 14 years old.
But you found me though.
How long did it take?
Side note, where my photos at? What I do with them?
We're over here.
Oh, grab them.
Grab them like somebody grab them.
Grab them, babe. One of the episodes, I think it was like our very first episode, was like one of our embarrassing stories or whatever. Anywho, I used to dance for the Celtics, and my mom, when she saw our that's when I was really chocolate though. But can you find me? Can you find me out of this group?
Do you see Farron in this picture?
Because I do. I see me, and no, I don't have red hair.
This is displayed. It's not like it's just one. There's multiple receipts here. To
my defense, okay.
Where's Farron, guys?
It was Boston, and it was cold.
Where's Farron?
We shot that in the summer, but still, I didn't have.
You're gonna have to pause to find her.
I didn't have a spray tan package, especially for that shoot. But I look a little chocolate on there. I see me. Go ahead, girl.
Yo, where is Farron?
Brown, and I'm not standing up.
Where is Farron?
Okay. Whatever. Doesn't matter.
Matters.
Butterscotch.
You brought it.
I am butterscotch at the lightest.
You want to go there about the booty? You ain't dark. And that's it. That's the end of the episode. Where's Farron, y'all? Y'all let me know. Get the outro. Go and get together. I got the takeaway. You got the outro. Which one we doing first? Takeaway or outro?
Takeaway.
Takeaway. Naming it takes away some of its power and keeps it light.
Outro. Thanks for hanging with us. Take what you need. Leave what you don't. And remember, you don't have to spiral alone. It's not therapy.
But it helps. doesn't it?
Mhm.
Like, right? Peace.
Bye.